Hello. My name is Sofia and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, bem-vindo. If it's not your first time, thank you so much for your support. Today, we are exploring one of those verbs that looks simple on paper, but it carries a lot of meanings. And the verb is chegar. Most learners know it as to arrive. But Portuguese people use chegar to talk about movement, effort, quantity, emotions, and even physical closeness. If you are learning Portuguese and want clear, structured lessons, you can find all my classes on my website. But this is not the topic today, so let's begin with chegar. Chegar-a plus place. We start with a basic meaning, to arrive somewhere. In Portugal, we always use chegar-a plus article, like, for example, cheguei ao Porto às 7 da tarde. A que horas chegas à escola? O comboio chega à estação dentro de 5 minutos. This is the literal physical meaning of arriving. Now, chegar-a plus infinitive, and this is where we start seeing different meanings and different dynamics of the verb chegar, besides the literal meaning to arrive. When we use chegar-a plus infinitive, we are no longer talking about physical movement. We are talking about finally managing to do something. Por exemplo, finalmente cheguei a perceber a gramática. I finally managed to understand the grammar. Ele chegou a ganhar o prémio. He even ended up winning the prize. Ela chegou a trabalhar na Noruega. She actually worked in Norway at one point. This structure expresses a sort of journey, either psychological or emotional. Then we have chegar as to be enough. This is one of the most common daily uses, like, por exemplo, isto não chega. This isn't enough. 100 euros chegam para a viagem. Is 100 euros enough for the trip? Chega. Enough. Stop. This use is constant in Portuguese conversations, and nowadays it also became quite political, with one party using the name Chega. The next is chegar-se, with the reflexive form of chegar, chegar-se. Meaning becomes physical, like to move closer. Por exemplo, chega-te mais para frente. Move forward. Chega-te aqui bocadinho. Come a little bit closer. Não te chegues tanto. Don't get so close. This one, you see it in everyday Portuguese and used constantly in informal speech. Chegar-a as a limit or escalation. Sometimes chegar-a shows that a situation escalated more than you expected. It expresses emotional or behavior limits. For example, chegou a chorar de cansaço. He ended up crying from exhaustion. Cheguei ao ponto de cancelar tudo. I got to the point of canceling everything. Eles chegaram a discutir por causa disso. They even argue because of it. And the sixth and the final one is common expressions with chegar. A few expressions you will hear constantly. Por exemplo, chegar atrasado, chegar cedo, chegar atrasado ao trabalho. I arrive late to work. Chegar bem, chegar mal about someone's condition or state. Ele chegou bem do hospital. He came well from the hospital. Já chega. That's enough. Já chega de barulho. Enough with the noise. So let's recap the 6 ways of using the verb chegar in European Portuguese. First, to arrive physically. Chegar a plus a place. The literal meaning of the verb chegar. Second, to finally manage to do something. This is commonly used with chegar a plus infinitive. The third, chegar-se, to be enough. The fourth, to move closer physically, and here we use chegar with reflexive, chegar-se. To reach a limit or escalation, chegar a plus an emotional intensity statement. And sixth, and the final one, some of the common fixed expressions, idiomatic expressions that we use in our day-to-day life, like chegar atrasado, chegar bem, chegar mal, or já chega. So as you can see, this is a simple verb, but extremely flexible. And I would like to give you a pronunciation note. There are some tips on how to pronounce this word, and a small tip for European Portuguese is the CH in chegar. This sound is pronounced as sh, like chegar. If you like more tips, or if you want to know how to pronounce these sounds like CHLH, leave in the comment box below the word pronunciation. And so for today, this is all. If you found this lesson helpful and you want to go deeper into Portuguese grammar, vocabulary, and real life speaking practice, you can join my classes or check my courses on my website. I teach group lessons, private classes, and WhatsApp voice practice. This is great for conversational practices. All of them focus on clear explanations and real European Portuguese. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, comment, or tell me which verb or structure you want to explore next. I hope this helps, and I see you soon. Até já!